Hello, my loyal subjects. It is I, your queen. I'm brewing up a potion. Actually, this is a different kind of potion. I'm bluing up a potion, and I'm going to dye all my clothes blue. I'm sorry I've been gone so long. I've just been really depressed. My legs were just like prison bars. They left me a myriad of scars. No one thinks a pretty girl has feelings. Maybe I can help the world by leaving. Maybe that's the me inside of me. Jesus. You're making me sound like Air Supply. The first step to becoming a blue smurf is to find my victims, and that is the clothes that I no longer want to be its original color, like this purple. As you can see, this purple is not flattering on me. It's a very light shade of purple, so I will be making her darker. And then I really want this jacket to be blue, but as you can see, I've dyed this before. It used to be a light pink. I tried to make it a darker pink and it came out like this darkish salmon red lace. This used to be pink, so I don't know if this is going to come out blue, but I'm going to attempt to dye this blue. It might come out purple. So I'm also going to be dyeing this blue. Hopefully it works. This one's a nice light blue. I want to make it darker, so it's going in the blue pile. I'm also going to try to make this blue pile. I'm also going to try to make this blue. I'm going to make this cardigan blue. I love the color pink, but it just doesn't look good on me, you know, and some things are simply better looking. Unless it's a dark shade, like a deep cerise pink, it doesn't look good, the pastel on my skin tone. Okay, so we're going to try to go blue, because apparently, I actually look really good in blue, and I feel royal, and I feel mysterious. I don't know if this is going to ever come out blue. Red and blue equals purple, so this might come out purple. I might actually donate this because my mom gave this to me, and you know, there's a B on it. My name is not starting with a B, lady. It's with a K. Unless you're trying to call me a bitch. We need to get a big bucket and lay out a dirty towel on the floor. I'm supposed to put salt and dish soap in the bottom of that bucket for some reason. So let's go ahead and get that. Look at here, we have our nice boiling waters in our cauldron. Where even is the salt? I'm just gonna use this damn coarse kosher salt. And some dish soap. And this is me. Look at this new statue I got. This is me after cursing my enemies. After a long day of cursing my enemies, this is me. Just a nice meditating warlock hat. So we got our Dawn dish soap, and we're going to sprinkle a little in this bucket. And we're also going to get some salt, and this is to cleanse our enemies before we punish them. And then you're going to get all your clothes. You could do this, you know, in small pieces, but I don't have that much time today, so I'm just going to put it all in there. I almost forgot the most important step. I actually have to put the dye in the boiling water. And I think I'm gonna pour one in each pot of water. Jesus Christ. Jiminy crickets. Okay, this is really hot. I'm gonna pour it. Scary. Almost done. Here's the third pot to curse my enemies. This is what it looks like so far. As you can see, of course the men aren't going to say anything about me showing my legs. It's the lady that said something, which is pretty damn ironic. I thought you were on my side, lady. I thought I finally escaped the impoverished life with those pickled peasants from my last job, and then I entered this job, and I'm still not free, you guys. They're honestly just trying to nuke me, or I don't even know what the saying is. What is it called? They're trying to nuke me for being the skinny queen in the establishment. I didn't have to say it in front of the whole office, loud as hell. Literally, as soon as I walk in, it was the first thing she said. Like, I haven't seen you in a month, and the first thing you're gonna say to me is like, oh, how's it been? Oh, no, that is not allowed. She was literally like this. Like, I come in after my lunch, and then I see her at the desk, like, talking to my other coworkers, and then at first I didn't recognize who it was, and then she gave me a hug, and I was like, oh, this is the lady from my interview from a month ago, and she's like, oh, how are you? No, that is not allowed. That's not allowed here. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh my gosh. Listen, it has to be over the knee. Over the knee. Yeah, no. You know why? We work with a lot of men here. And, you know, one of them happens to be my husband. Yeah, I'm just... Not that that has anything to do with this conversation, but we work with a lot of men here. And, you know, even though they're in their office and never in your office really, or anytime at all, maybe you'll see them in passing when you go to lunch, but they never come in your office, and all those men are going to see you in your short skirt, and you know what they're going to do? They're going to harass you, and they're going to assault you, and they're going to rape you in the bathrooms. Just because of your skirt. I mean, let's just say that skirt is open for harassment, and it's leaving the door open for other sexual activities. Not that you have any, you know, defensive skills or mechanisms as the weak woman you are. So, next time you come, I don't know how long you've been wearing that, but you can't wear it. And I'm gonna be here next week more. Yeah, I'm gonna be here next week more. That's what I learned in CPR. Did you know you could actually break someone's ribs in CPR? That is so crazy to me, and it honestly grossed me out really much. But anyways, if that lady ever needed CPR, I'd be happy to help. That's literally what she would do to me if I like passed out of heat, because there was a heat wave last week. I feel really dizzy, you guys. I don't know if it's because I haven't had a lot of protein today. I've mainly had sugar, and I had some amazing coffee. Coffee is so addictive. My jacket is turning purple. It's okay. A lot of these clothes are actually turning purple, and I need to get deep into the crevices so they can turn blue. Hot, hot. I don't know if these gloves are heat resistant or something. I do go back to work tomorrow, and hopefully I don't have to see Missy Two Shoes, so she doesn't tell me anything about, listen, when I wore my long skirt, I showed my shoulders with my gray top that I showed in my office outfits, or how to look cute at work. And I got, you know, dress coded for that. And I was like, you know what, okay, whatever. And it was from a different boss. I was like, you know, okay, whatever. I understand. She dress coded me because, you know, I just happen to have a nice chest area, and maybe she was like, okay, you know, that's just being shown too much. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then they never said anything about my skirts, so I just assumed that I have no butt, and maybe that's the reason. They're like, you know, she doesn't have much back there, so we'll just let her show her legs. You know, it's not like it's, you know what I mean? It's kind of like when a girl is out in public and she's wearing super, super short shorts. If she doesn't have a lot of butt back there, people are going to be like, oh, you know, that's trendy, or oh my gosh, like, she has such a nice body, like, wow, look at her shorts are so vintage, like, where'd you get those shorts at, girl? But if a girl is out wearing super short shorts and she does have a butt, and, you know, her, like, cheeks are showing, people are gonna be like, oh, that girl's so ratchet. It's a problem to have a shirt that flatters my chest area. And if I wear a short mini skirt, no one's gonna say anything, because nothing is being flattered, because it's already flat. I need to get the other pot of water. Whew. Oh no, I spilled some on the floor. Shoot. Why does this always happen to me? But yeah, you guys, do not get Cybertrucks, because if your car gets caught on fire, it'll take the firefighters a long time, because it's a different battery, and it's an electric car. A regular car only takes 5 to maybe 15 or 20 minutes to get extinguished out from a fire. A Cybertruck took an hour and a half. That is insane. Anyways, this is what my clothes look like. Don't get a Cybertruck. Yeah, this is this mixture I have. I'm gonna leave it in here for a couple of hours and see where it goes. I am back from work. So as you can see, work has caused me all this grayness, all this stress. And it was actually going really nice and chill. And it was a nice slow day at work until my coworker likes to break that slowness and say something like, oh, since we have downtime, how about we do this? Or what if we update this? Let me live and let me play Hello Kitty Island Adventure, lady. I don't want to do stuff when it's slow. That's my time to relax. I didn't want to get my hands blue. As you can see, they're not blue. So instead of rinsing them in cold water with my own hands, I just put them in a washing machine with no soap in cold water. And I figured, you know, that'll probably do the same thing, if not better. And this is how they turned out. My white cardigan from the beginning, this is it now. This does not look blue. It's low-key kind of cursed. You know what? It's actually kind of cool looking, maybe. As you can see, it is really patchy. Oh my god, where did you get that super cool swagged out blue sweater at? And I'm gonna say, oh, it's one of a kind. I made it myself. Very nice, very patchy, very cute. And I actually did not want this to be patchy. I wanted this to be nice and sleek. But clearly, we don't always get what we want. Here is another thing I dyed blue. And it is that hot pink dress I showed you earlier. Now it's like a blue purple. And I actually think I kind of like this. This is like the Little Mermaid Ursula. It's actually really messed up on the top part. Oh my gosh, look at that. Is that noticeable? I don't know. Ooh, the bottom is actually kind of worse. Okay. I'm not too sure about this one, but we're gonna try her on and see how she looks. And here is my hot pink dress that I dyed blue. I actually like this one a lot. It kind of reminds me of Ursula. It won't cost much. Just your voice. Here is the purple dress. Or I should say half blue, half purple. Very cute, very sexy, very sea witch. Moving on to the next victims. We have this lavender skirt. This is irrestructible. What is the word? Undestructible. This is literally like immune to any dye. I soaked this in blue dye and I also soaked it in, I think, purple dye before, and nothing changes. Maybe like a nice small tint, but that's it. It still looks lavender. That was an epic fail. So you know what? Since she doesn't want to change for me, I'm gonna kick her out of my house. Same thing with this. This skirt, it actually got worse. As you can see, I tried to dye it blue. It's not changing. She doesn't want to change for me. She's out of this house. Don't even get me started on you. Here's this blue vest, which I try to make darker because it's like a very light blue. It actually got worse. Somehow it looks lighter than what it was. Yeah, this is actually a fail. I don't know about this one, you guys. I might actually have to donate this one or maybe even throw it away. I don't even think the people at the donations would want to take this. So, out of my house, lady. I came running from work today to my house to be excited to open the dryer and see what color these clothes are gonna be. And this is horrible. What even is this? I don't know. This one's kind of messed up. This is my red long sleeve. As you can see, she's, whew, that is really messed up. This is the pink jacket that I showed you earlier. That was like a pink red. I tried to make her blue, and this is how she came out. This is actually really nice. It's like a light blue with some purple detailing, as you can see. Let's see what the sleeves look like. Okay, not the best. Okay, this is actually really sad. I might just dye her again. Oh my god. Look at the back of that. Jiminy crickets. Sleeves. Okay, we'll see what this one looks like. I'm gonna actually try this one on and see what it looks like. This was a pink and red jacket, and now it's blue and purple, which is fine, but it looks a lot less patchy on camera than it does in real life. So don't be fooled. And this is what it looks like with the hood on. Just to show you the full... Oh, this is actually kind of cute. Hello, peasants. I just came back from collecting my herbs to curse you all later tonight. How have you been doing? And also, the ribbons got dyed as well. As you can see, they're like a nice light blue. What else did I dye? I also attempted to dye this pink, hot pink long sleeve. I try to make it blue. As you can see, huge fail, huge fail. This is honestly probably a sign that I shouldn't dye my clothes. I thought, you know, if I dye my clothes, it would make me happy because there'll be more cute blue clothes out there. Why is clothes actually a really funny word? This is probably a sign that I should just buy new clothes instead of dyeing the clothes that I already have different colors. Because look at this pink shirt. This was supposed to be blue. It actually turned the zipper like purple, which is kind of cool. Anyways, I try to dye it blue. Holy schnitzel. That is horrible. Oh my god. It's kind of cool though. Kind of looks like, you know, I just came out of... What's that one Green Man from? This kind of looks like I came out of the dumpster, you know, but I'm like mysterious walking behind the dumpster. This is kind of cute. It is really messed up and patchy and holy schnitzel, that is horrible. But imagine me like walking in a dark alley with this on. And then I say, oh, it's so cold out here. I sure wish I had something to keep me warm. And you see me walking in this dark alley. What was that?
Hello, madam. Would you want my jacket, perhaps?
I suppose that might be nice. And I don't know if I'd recommend this, you guys. These all look really bad. Unless you have a positive mind like me and you can see the good in the worst. Like this, for example, looks absolutely crazy. But you know what? I could see myself in a dark alley in a mysterious town on a funny random day of the week wearing this. And here is the green dress that I dyed blue. How does it look?
All hail Plankton.
I think it's a-okay. This is my red shirt, or the one that was red that I tried to dye blue. Very sad, very depressing. This is what this shirt looks like. This is horrible. That's all for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great night. I love you, little peasants. And I'm sorry I haven't been posting lately, and it's not because I've been lazy or because I need a break from social media. It's not because of that. It's because I've been depressed, okay? I actually need a drink. Come on, you poor unfortunate souls. Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much. Just your voice. You poor unfortunate soul. Jesus Christ. I did not think that was going to happen. unfortunate soul. This Diet Coke hit the spot, you guys.